I've missed you. I have been not able to sit down and do a video with a Manny for a bit, so I had a few minutes and I thought I would hop on and say hi. I hope everyone is well, and we're going into the holiday season, which is really exciting for a lot of us, and I know these days it's a little bit different, but we have some fun shades that came in this last October for Thanksgiving coming up and for Halloween, which I still have in my stash. If anyone is interested in any of those Halloween shades, just contact me and I'd be more than happy to get them to you. But I wanted to do a manicure with a video tutorial because I haven't had the option to do so in a while. And today I'm going to do a Moon River, which is kind of like a grayish slate with a silver glitter. And I'm going to put between the lines over it. And then I'm going to use Midnight in Manhattan, which is black, with our Dripping in Diamonds glitter ombre, and I'm going to show you a trick to do a reverse ombre as well. Something I have discussed in the past, but I have not given a tutorial on how to do it properly, so that should be really exciting to share with you guys. So I've already buffed my nails, and I actually had sets of all of these that I've used previously, except for I've used Midnight in Manhattan so much I need to open a new set. But other than that, I have my Moon River, my Dripping in Diamonds, and my Between the Lines that I'm going to use from previous manis, and multiple manis that I've actually received from those. So obviously, as always, we're going to open up our kit. And if this is the first time for you, there are really clear instructions on the inside. Super easy, but we like to share some extra tips and tricks that give you a little extra that Color Street might not share with you. Our little secrets, like, using one strip on two nails. Here are the strips that came out of the pack. Inside there are 2 full strips of 8 each, so it technically gives you 2 nails on each, so 16. Your prep pad, which is what we use to make sure that our nails are nice and clean and we're not going to have any lotion or things of that nature still on, so that way the polished strips would adhere really well. We like to always say that to start with your pinkies and move outwards to your thumbs being the last of your nails to do, because your thumbnails can be really good tools to cut along the lines. And as I said that, I looked at my nail, and it's kind of gross, just letting you know, but if you guys haven't realized, my VIP group is called Avery's Nail Fix. It's for a reason. It's because Avery has a really messed up nail, and it looks, oh my god, it looks like green. It's not green, I promise, but it's basically cracked almost all the way down. Oh, there you go. Now you can see it. Yeah, so it's a good time over here. So that's why I call it Avery's Nail Fix, because I'm using Color Street to help me get my nails kind of back to where they are, hoping whatever this is will go away. If not, it is what it is, right? So my first thing that I wanted to explain or show you was the little hack that I had discussed about doing a reverse ombre. Now, I am not going to be doing this particular nail first, but I wanted to show you to get it out of the way. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to find the nail that is the same size as the nail that you're going to use in your mani, okay? So this came from another set, but it's the same strip, right? Or same size strip, correct? So all you're going to do is you're going to flip it around, line it up. What you want to do is you're going to want to line the cuticle line right here, right in the middle. So you're basically going to make 2 strips, but in reverse, if that makes sense. So I'll show you. I'm just going to take a little pencil, whatever it is that you need, and you're going to make that cut. Excuse me for the sniffles, allergies, bad time. All right, and then you'll have this little pen mark on the tab, which will allow you to cut where you need to cut for the ombre look. So I'm going to start doing my mani, and then when we get to this part, I'm going to show you what I mean by what we do with this mark. All right? And because I tend to take a long time because I'm really OCD, that's why I fast forward. Otherwise, you'd be with me for like 3 hours. Not because it takes 3 hours, just because I kind of sit there and make sure I'm better off not in a nail salon annoying a nail tech. Let's just put it that way. All right, I'll be back, and I'm excited to do this. I hope it turns out the way I kind of envision. Otherwise, it's just going to be a hot mess, but it's cool because I could change it tomorrow, right? Or I can change it later. All right, I'll see you soon, guys. All right, we are ready for the reverse ombre with the dripping with diamonds strip. I just went ahead and finished my manicure, and I figured I would just manage to show you this portion because that would make it most easy. So as I had mentioned earlier, you're going to find the strip that's the same size that you're using. You're going to line it up back to back one another, and then what you're going to do is halfway down the strip, you're going to want to make a line. And that's the line you're going to cut along, okay? And so this is going to become one part of an ombre, and this will become the second. And by the way, guys, I totally scrapped the between the lines because Moon River was just so stinking gorgeous by itself. I could not put anything over it. So that was totally scrapped while you guys were on your little fast forward situation. So I'm just going to take a pair of scissors and cut along the line. It's usually helpful to take off the plastic first. However, I try to keep it on as long as I can just because I don't want the polish strip to tear for whatever reason. So now we have this little guy and this little guy, and I know this is uneven, and that's okay. So we're gonna go ahead and you're gonna take your plastic off, okay, and then you're gonna have to kind of, like you would like a regular sticker in this instance, you're just gonna want to peel away the nail strip from the paper. And this is where using your thumbs as tools comes in handy, because I would much rather prefer not to use my thumbnail that I just put a fresh strip on, but it is what it is, and we work with what we got, right? Right. So, actually, you know what? We'll give you the reverse ombre. I'm going to use this to help make this speed it up a little faster. So you've got this strip now, and it's going to now be turned upside down on my middle nail, which is going to give the illusion that the glitter is coming from the bottom, hence reverse ombre. So one thing I like about the fact that the polish is not 100% dry, it does give a little, so when you rub it on to make sure it's nice and smooth, it does stretch a little bit to be in the position in which you want it to be. So, unfortunately, I have short nails and short nail beds, so for you lovely ladies that have beautiful long nails, this reverse ombre effect is going to look totally different on you than it does on my nail. My nail does not really yield that much of a reverse, to be honest with you. It looks more like it's just completely covered, and that's okay. I'm cool with it. I don't need to have extremely long nails, but so this is, and I'm not giving you guys the bird, but this is what it would look like versus I will show you what the regular ombre would look like on the other finger. All right, so now we have this strip, and it's going to go on this middle finger here. And again, placement does not ever have to be perfect. Try and aim for above your cuticle. I like to pull the skin from the side back and push that strip all the way deep in there. Make sure it's straight. And I have a little gap here, so I can pick it up a little bit and I can pull, and I can go ahead and just press it on. And this just ripped on me here. Oop. So this was a total fail because my strip totally just ripped on me, but nonetheless, it was a for effort. Just wanted to show you, this is kind of like my final mani going on here. I have black with dripping and diamonds on this, Moon River here, black with dripping and diamonds, and a reverse ombre. When I say black, I'm so sorry, Midnight Manhattan. This is Midnight Manhattan as well, and this is Moon River as well. So this is what we've got going on here, and I am so in love with Moon River, I can't even tell you. Every time it restocks, I'm going to have to buy as many as I can because it is just so gorgeous. I mean, really. You see how beautiful that color is? It's like a slate gray. I don't know. Anyway, I hope my little trick helped teach you. Now it kind of looks like it's just a silver nail, but you can kind of see how the glitter is coming from the bottom versus the top if you were to do a regular dripping with diamonds. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Don't forget, there are still so many prizes to win with the Pick the Pumpkin, and also we're almost done with fill the bucket. So get some stuff in, so whoever wins is gonna get a really awesome prize. I hope you guys have had a wonderful weekend and continue to have a wonderful and safe weekend. And as I like to say, live long and good nails. Take care, guys. One quick thing I wanted to mention. Make sure your strips are room temperature. If you watched my last tutorial, you saw that I had a strip rip on me, and that's because it's so stinking hot in Southern California that even in a house, they can still be too warm and too easily to rip. So just make sure that they are at a room temperature. They are not straight out of the mail. Let them sit for a bit because you will get tearage. So just make sure room temperature, not too cold, certainly not too hot. That's a huge tip that I wanted to share with you, okay? All right, have a great day.